The organic magnetic pyrolysis device treats various waste products without burning. Unlike incineration, the magnetic pyrolysis process does not use fossil fuel, petroleum, natural gas, etc., and merely emits minimal harmful substances. The first such installed device in Japan has been operating in Tokunoshima for the past 15 years and is still in operation, thus contributing to the environmental protection of the island with its rich nature. In this video, we will introduce the organic magnetic pyrolysis device, which is highly durable and environmentally friendly. This is a whole image of the organic magnetic pyrolysis device. The processing capacity is 5 cubic meters per day. A safety system is equipped to stop the device automatically when sensing a severe stress such as an earthquake. The temperature of the device's outer body is low enough to be physically touchable, while the processing temperature inside the body is quite high. The device is almost completely silent during its operation. The inner temperature of the furnace is increased by heating charcoal to generate plasma, which is necessary for the pyrolysis process. The ion generators surrounding the furnace ionize the air going through the generators using a permanent magnetic force at 12,000 Gausses. The ionized air is inlet into the furnace after the furnace is well heated. The ionized air flies around inside the furnace and its motion gets more active when the temperature rises. Finally, it becomes plasma. Let's have a look at what the plasma is like. There are several substances such as oxygen and nitrogen in the air. An atom consists of a nucleus and electrons surrounding the nucleus. When the electrons receive a large amount of energy, one of the outermost electrons draws apart and the atom becomes an ion. This process is called electrolytic dissociation, or ionization. The ions and the separated electrons move around freely. This state is called plasma. Let's put waste into the furnace in the plasma state. Waste material is put into the furnace in the plasma state. Safety of input work is secured by closing the inner door while inputting the waste. Mixed wastes can be input without being separated. After inputting the waste, the inner door opens and the waste falls into the furnace. No heated air or dust will come out from the furnace when opening the inner door. Inside the furnace in the plasma state, unstable ions which lost an electron fly around to receive an electron from other substances. All substances can be categorized as either organic or inorganic. There is usually a lot of organic matter in the input waste which, of course, contains carbon. Carbon tends to draw and combine with the unstable ions. When they combine, the ions react with carbon within the organics and cause pyrolysis. The pyrolysis reaction generates high temperatures at the interface of carbon and the ions. This reaction occurs repeatedly and it serially increases the internal temperature of the furnace and causes a pyrolysis reaction. In the pyrolysis reaction, the wastes are not burned, but are decomposed by the chemical reaction of carbon in the input organics and ions. In this way, no harmful substances including dioxin are generated. This is the residue after pyrolyzing the input wastes. The pyrolyzed wastes become fine powder which cannot be compacted into a solid mass by squeezing with hands. It proves that the input organics were completely converted into inorganics. Wire was removed from the pyrolyzed tires. Through the pyrolysis process, metals, glass, and stone are left as they are because they do not contain organic matters. Needles from syringes, PC basic boards, wire, and wiring harness remain without deforming. Solar panels, which contains harmful substances and have become a hot environmental issue, can also be processed by the device. When pyrolyzing rice husks, we can extract silica, which is used as a material for cosmetics and semiconductors. This results in the production of valuable resources such as silica, most of which are imported in case of Japan. The organic magnetic pyrolysis device is equipped with Stirling engine, which generates electricity using heat. The Stirling engine can generate electricity using exhaust heat developed through the waste pyrolysis process. That makes it possible to reduce the electrical bill to zero and store excess electricity. This new waste treatment device pyrolyzes wastes without burning and reduces CO2 and dioxin emissions. The residue generated through processing the input wastes as harmless powder. The input wastes reduce its volume to 1/300th. The self-standing power generation makes it possible to reduce the electrical bill to zero and largely cut down the running cost. The organic magnetic pyrolysis device serves an ideal solution for decarbonizing and CO2 emission reduction to prevent air pollution and global warming.